production of the Department of Broadcasting and Journalism at Western Illinois University.
Live from NEWS3, this is Good Morning Macomb.
And welcome to NEWS3's Good Morning Macomb. It's 9 o'clock on this Friday morning, March 29th. I'm Andrew Ball.
And I'm Mackenzie Yerby. Thanks so much for joining us.
And I'm Molly Nason. We're glad to have you here this morning.
And what a gorgeous week it's been, especially yesterday. Now we've got some heavy rains and some clouds in the sky, which Molly will have much more on later. But first, you've got a warning from local police for us.
Yes, thank you, Andrew. Macomb police say they'll be cracking down on distracted driving in the next few days. April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and Macomb PD is planning on increasing patrols in an effort to catch drivers texting or using their cell phones. Did you know that sending a text takes your eyes off the roads for just under 5 seconds? That's the equivalent of driving blind at 55 miles per hour for the length of a football field.
Wow.
Well, and my car has Bluetooth, which if somebody calls, I just hit the answer, the end button on the steering wheel. But even if you don't have something like that, you can still buy an external Bluetooth speaker and hook it up to your phone. And
that's nice to know.
That's the way you can answer the phone without having to touch it.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, a friend of mine showed me a video of a woman with some very creative nails. So here are her nails right here. They're very colorful, they're very long, but what throws me off is the buttons that are on them. Like, I don't know who decided to do this, but I like it. It's a bit much for me, but I enjoy the color. So next time I get my nails done, I might have to do something like this, maybe.
Not
as
just
long.
Like
right.
I don't know about the buttons. That's very...
It's a bit much, but it's creative. That's what I like about it.
Well, last show, we had a problem with our lighting here, which we tried to make light of, but my reaction is really what had us cracking up, and, well, just take a look at what we did. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. There we go. Welcome back. We're sitting here laughing about our light malfunction. There we go. So, I don't know. You're welcome. That,
At least our lights are on now, you know, and I love that little tear that was coming down.
Well, you know, that I actually didn't put that in there. That was just a reflection off the camera, so. Oh, well, that was at my expense, so there you go.
It was, thanks for the laugh,
Yeah,
Andrew.
you're welcome. Well, not much outside either with this rain and these clouds. And
Not a whole lot going on, unfortunately. There is some clouds in the sky this morning, and we are ramping up those winds, unfortunately. And we have a very high dew point today, but that is going to go down as the sun comes up. Right now, we have a high of about 47 degrees. That will increase as the day goes on, but not by very much. Again, higher winds coming out of the northeast. Today or tomorrow, we're looking at a high of about 43 degrees. We do have that chance for rain showers in the morning, so any of those sports things that are happening tomorrow, we'll make sure to keep you updated on that. And those winds are really ramping up, kicking it out of the north-northwest at 20 miles per hour. So if anyone's playing baseball this weekend, you might lose the ball a few times, unfortunately. Then looking at the weather radar, again, we do have some rain moving out of the area from overnight. We aren't seeing any of that right now, but we will take a look at that later on in the forecast.
All right, thanks, Molly. Getting to our headlines this morning, the new WIU Board of Trustees is meeting right now in the University Union Capitol Room after Governor J.B. Pritzker announced their appointments Thursday afternoon. The new trustees are Greg Aguilar of East Moline, Eric Dollyslager of Quincy, Kaisha Lang of Maywood, Nick Paget and Jackie Thompson of Macomb, Polly Radish of Good Hope, and Douglas Shaw of Peoria. The only current member to continue with the board will be student trustee Justin Brown. The 7 new members still have to be confirmed by the Illinois Senate.
And we are 4 days away from Municipal Elections Day in Macomb. On Tuesday, voters will cast ballots in races for offices such as mayor, city clerk, treasurer, and alderman. Incumbent Mike Inman is seeking re-election for a 3rd term as mayor. Inman is the only one on the mayoral ballot. However, Kristen Diane Pollock is running as a write-in candidate. The last day to early vote is April 1st.
And an Illinois state trooper has died after she and her squad car were both struck by a tractor trailer. The crash happened near Freeport. Illinois State Police say Trooper Brooke Jones Story was inspecting a vehicle in Stevenson County when she was struck. Trooper Jones Story was a 12-year veteran of ISP District 16. She is the 15th ISP trooper to be struck this year alone.
Coming up after the break, find out the winner of our Choose the News poll.
And later, how one man's bagels stirred up a giant controversy on Twitter.
National Broadcasting Society helps the future of broadcasting get the tools needed to succeed in an ever-growing media world. At Western Illinois University, the professional connections students bring to our chapter of NBS have opened doors to networking possibilities that students otherwise wouldn't have. The opportunities we are given as students at WIU allow us to make connections today for success tomorrow.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
I chose Western Illinois University because I could get involved right away. You're going to gain experience. I'm going to be able to just become successful right out the gate. I'll be a news reporter and eventually become a news anchor one day. I've always felt that as a strong speaker, I could be a voice for the voiceless. But as long as I continue to believe in myself, work hard, and show that I want to put my best foot forward, I think that anything is possible.
Every week we allow you to vote between two stories you'd like to see right here on the show.
And this week's story was about a young man on spring break in Florida who spent part of his vacation picking up trash along the shoreline. And in Tennessee, a father home from military deployment surprises his son in an unexpected way.
At 60%, you voted to see the story about a father returning home from the military.
A military family is back together after the father was deployed overseas for nearly a year with the Tennessee National Guard. The Guardsman reunion with his 9-year-old son, in particular, is now warming hearts across the internet. Kim St. Ange reports.
Come on. Is that what we got?
Daddy? This is the moment making so many of us cry. When Luca realized he was actually hitting his dad.
You were such a big boy when I was going. I'm so proud of you.
Within minutes of posting this online, it started going viral.
It's been crazy.
Epic.
Everyone from NBC Nightly, CNN, Fox News, even the rapper Diddy, and the President of the United States are sharing it.
Really wow. Like, wow, I did not know, like, our president would like my video.
The Sesterninos say this newfound fame is out of their comfort zone, even though Rob was a sitting Lebanon councilman up until November.
This has been great, it's been amazing, but I'm excited for it to end, to get back to my life.
Spend just a couple minutes with 9-year-old Luca, and it's easy to see why he's captured hearts around the world.
He loves people, he loves the attention, and he's got a great personality.
And now he finally has his dad back.
I prayed for my dad every day, and he was well and healthy when I saw him. Yeah.
I got nothing.
And says he doesn't want to leave his side.
We're all back together again.
Yep. I will stay together.
Yes, we will.
Oh.
Staff Sergeant Rob Sesternino spent 10 months away from his wife and son while he served the U.S. With efforts in Jordan and Syria. And you've probably seen the video because it's been out for a couple of weeks, but it's nice to finally meet the people behind the video.
It was such a sweet,
yes,
warming video.
That's a good kid right there.
It is.
Well, one man's rather innocent tweet about bringing bagels to the office has stirred up quite the controversy. Alex Krautman tweeted this Monday, saying, "Today I introduced my coworkers to the St. Louis secret of ordering bagels bread sliced. It was a hit. Some came to his defense while others were just appalled, creating the hashtag Bagelgate. Panera, also known as the St. Louis Bread Company, where it's from, even said they were divided. One person responded with a tweet saying he served his coworker a St. Louis-style cake for their birthday, which was a cake that was absolutely massacred. It was just torn apart and in a pile, basically. So, what do you think? Yay or nay?
Nay. No.
No.
I mean, a bagel is a bagel, but it's kind of weird the way it
might
was
have
sliced.
to taste test.
Right. And this week, students in Toledo, Ohio have been taking mandatory state tests, and local station WTOL tried to help them. Take a look at this.
Good morning, TPS students. It is testing week, and it's time to slay all day.
Yeet! Stay woke, be on fleek, and get that Gucci breakfast.
Goals. Say bye, Felicia, to that testing stress. Weather's going to be turned, right, Chris?
Yes! Toledo weather going to be V-lit during testing week. A hundo P chance of success. You've got this, kids. Steve, how about that traffic? Are we looking
better than We're talking turn. FOMO won't be an issue. No traffic problems around any TPS schools to keep you from taking those tests.
The station, as you saw, attempted to use exaggerated teen slang to encourage students during test week. However, the station didn't receive responses on Facebook they were hoping for and took the video down, as they should have, because that was a bit too much. But
are we able to apologize on their behalf?
Yes,
because
I think we should.
I'm sorry.
It was rough to watch.
Terrible. That was not V-lit, as the kids would say.
Right. No. Coming up after the break, NEWS3 Molly Naslin has a look at the weekend forecast.
And we want to hear from you. Is there something you'd like to see on Good Morning Macomb? Send your thoughts and comments to us on our social media platforms or shoot us an email.
On Tuesday, November 6th,
our state will be making some important decisions.
You might think it's not important,
or your vote doesn't matter.
But that's not true.
If you don't know how
or where to register,
visit vote.gov.
Make your voice heard.
Create your success at Western Illinois University. Automatic scholarships and affordable education and more are all yours at Western Illinois University. Apply today at wiu.edu.
Did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
I want to be able to stand in front of a camera and tell people the story of what the weather's going to be like that day, or be able to tell people, hey, there's something coming your way, you need to take cover, you need to watch out. And being able to stand in front of a camera and tell not only people who are directly involved, but their family members as well, like, this is what's going on. It's been very important to me because, you know, being in those situations where you are relying on the news to tell you what's going on, I like to be a part of that and helping people with that. Good morning, Macomb, and welcome back. We still have a temperature of 47 degrees out right now. It's holding steady. If we move those clouds out of our area, we'll warm up just a little bit, but those winds are going to still keep those temperatures feeling colder than what they actually are. It actually feels like it's about 42 degrees outside right now. Looking at our almanac, a little bit below what our average is. Although we will see some higher temperatures coming on later in the week. We will look at that in just a few moments. And we're going to be dipping down lower than what we are seeing for the average. So we're a little bit colder than normal. We had a system move through last night, so we're not going to have a whole lot going on today. Most of what we'll be seeing is going to start tomorrow morning. We'll see a few showers here and there tomorrow morning. Looking at the radar again right now, we do just have some clouds over us. As the sun comes up, we will see those clouds move into the area. I think the GIF glitched out, so that's okay. We'll move on to the next slide. Oh, there it is. Awesome. We'll go on to the regional temperatures. Today in Macomb, we will see a high of 54 degrees. Not 72 in Beardstown today, actually. I wish we did have that, but around the 50s for most of the area today. Springfield sitting at about 58 for their high today. Again, looking at tonight, 37 degrees for the low, 40 in Beardstown, and 39 in Quincy. So we're starting to get just a little bit colder. We're going back to those temperatures that we thought were behind us. Tomorrow we will see a high of 43 degrees, Beardstown 45, and Quincy 44. So again, going back down into some of those colder temperatures. And yes, I'm sorry, we are going to get below freezing tomorrow night, unfortunately. However, those temperatures won't stay here for very long. We will only see these colder temperatures for about 1 or 2 nights. So we're looking pretty good. Now, for Macomb tonight, again, unfortunately, a low of 37. Make sure you wear a jacket if you're going out. We will be seeing rain likely tonight. The winds will be picking up out of the north-northeast at 16. So it's going to be getting rainy as the day goes on today. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer, high of 49. North-northwest at 20. Again, getting very, very windy as the week continues. But for your 5-day forecast, yes, that is 60-degree highs for your Tuesday and Wednesday. Though we will see some rain on Tuesday, it will only be in the morning. And yes, Sunday we will have plenty of sunshine. Again, those colder, below freezing temperatures will only be here for a couple of nights. We'll start to warm up on Monday.
Nothing like yesterday. Yeah. That was gorgeous. What did it get up to? About 67, 68?
Actually, it almost got up to about 70 degrees yesterday here.
Gorgeous
Yes.
yesterday.
Nice.
I know it.
Thank you, Molly. So, ring kissing is a customary gesture of expressing respect for the Pope.
However, as CNN tells us, Pope Francis is not necessarily a fan of the practice.
When it comes to kissing the Pope's ring, he doesn't seem to like the ring of it. Watch Pope Francis yank his hand away time after time as Catholics lined up at a shrine in Italy to pay their respects. One guy looked like he ended up kissing his own hand. It was as if his devoted fans had cooties.
It looks like a weird video game where you have to try and kiss the Pope.
But it's not as if the Pope tells everyone to kiss off when they go for his ring. He usually goes along with it, most memorably when this circus performer did it last year. Ring kissing does tend to slow down the line. This man puckered up, then got hustled away. On the day in question, Pope Francis allowed folks to dive bomb him for 10 minutes before he started playing hard to get. Supporters say it's the Pope being humble, preferring to wash people's feet rather than have them kiss his ring. Most hand kisses don't involve a ring, be it the Queen or Melania Trump or Kellyanne Conway. One guy
Godfather
who doesn't refuse it is Don Corleone, and you better not refuse him.
Good.
Someone tweeted that Pope Francis looks like he's batting off flies. Still, he did stop for hugs, a papal treat.
It's also good if you add an ice cream cone.
Shinimo, CNN, New York.
I don't know. Germs, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's definitely germs.
The only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But coming up, we're just hours away from Dance Marathon, and the organization is joining us in the studio next.
But first, is there a new business, building, or construction that you're curious about? Send us information about where it's at, and we'll try to find out what's coming soon to your community.
I started to think about doing broadcasting my freshman year. I started calling some football games for the freshman football team. My high school didn't really have a broadcasting program like some do, And so a lot of my stuff was just PA for different sports, for basketball, for volleyball. And my mom signed me up for a visit to come to Western on a Discover Western Day. And I walked through the doors of the rec center, and Buzz Hoon shook my hand and said, "Zach Stone, I've seen all your footage, I know who you are, and you belong here." And that's what really makes WIU feel like home.
Disaster tips from the objects left behind.
My home wasn't insured, but you can check your insurance policy now to make sure you're covered. Oh.
My savings are lost, but you can put money aside and plan for unexpected disaster costs.
We're lost forever, but you can scan important documents now so they survive.
For more tips on how to prepare, visit ready.gov.
The first time I met Morris, the door flew open and I got this larger-than-life personality talking at the top of his lungs.
Hey, how you doing today?
Oh, man. Oh, I totally forgot. Hold on, let me get this for you. Oh. Just had a magnetic energy. So I thought, all right, we're definitely going to be friends.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America, let's do lunch!
Why I love to do sports anchoring? Because, I mean, it's talking about sports. I decided to come to Western because I wanted an experience that wasn't like some other schools. I did color commentary for one volleyball game. I was terrified. I never did any broadcasting in high school, but when I was talking, it was all, staggered, and I had no idea what I was saying, and now I've done so many different games as a color commentator, play-by-play, now sports anchor. Every show and every game, it gets easier and easier, and I get more comfortable doing it.
Welcome back. Tomorrow, WIU students will be on their feet for a good cause. We're in the studio with Tyler Hoffman, who is going to tell us a little bit more about the fundraiser called Dance Marathon. Thank you for coming in with us. So you are the VP of Finances. Yes. So I just want to know what Dance Marathon is and what you guys are raising money for.
Yeah, Dance Marathon's a year-long fundraiser that we start back in late February. It raises awareness and also raises funds for the children's hospitals, specifically down in St. Louis.
And does the money that you guys raise go to like hospitals within Macomb and the local community, or does it go back to a national organization?
It actually goes specifically to St. Louis Children's Hospital and Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital down in St. Louis.
Perfect. And can you just let us know what the night will consist of and what type of dances you will be doing? Because you guys start at 12 p.m., correct? And don't end until, is it 12 at night? Okay, perfect. So 12 hours.
It's a 12-hour kind of lock-in style event. I mean, technically we're not locking you in, but really it's just a bunch of fun games that we're doing. We provide meals throughout the day. We'll have inflatables, minute to win it games. There'll be performances throughout the night, and then there's a morale team that we have. And they actually teach a dance throughout the day in segments, and at the end of the night, you put it all together, and it's a really cool dance. So.
Awesome. And do you know how much money was raised last year for this event?
Yeah, just roughly above $123,000 was raised.
Wow.
And this year we're hoping to raise $150,000.
150. Wow. Yeah. And are you guys close? Or are you getting there?
Can't say the exact number yet, but yeah, we've been doing really well this year.
Awesome. So. And what steps can someone take if they want to come out tomorrow? Do they have to buy a ticket? Or can they just stop by?
You can register anytime tomorrow, specifically between 10 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. But yeah, you can register the day of the event, and then, yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and we wish you all the best with raising money, and thank you for helping with this good cause.
Absolutely, thank you.
And as you see on the screen, it is tomorrow, Saturday, March 30th at noon, and it will be in the University Union Grand Ballroom. And like he said, you can sign up and be a part of it. And coming up next, coming up next, we'll talk a little bit about students that are going to be going to a conference soon. Stay with us.
I learned broadcasting for 3 years in high school, so towards my senior year, I was pretty much invested in wanting to pursue a career. And I do enjoy it now, but I'm searching for a way to make sure that it's something that I want to pursue after college. That way, I'll be able to wake up every day and say, this is something I want to do, this is something that I love, this is something that I can teach, I can spread, I can affect people with.
remember how it started.
Talk to Dad.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
I was living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
And a big congrats is due to the students of the Broadcasting and Journalism Department. They've been nominated for 9 state awards in the student competition of the Illinois News Broadcasters Association.
Finalists include hard TV reporting, TV sports reporting, soft radio program, and radio news reporting. Good Morning Macomb has also been nominated for an award, and I'm also nominated for a radio sports reporting award. Students will be attending the INBA convention and award ceremony in April.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. And congratulations to Good Morning Macomb.
Yes, yeah. There's a lot of students that work very hard up here.
Yes.
And so good to see that a lot of those students are being nominated.
Being nominated, yeah.
Recognized
being recognized
for it at least, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Because broadcasting's very hard, but I'm happy that we are being recognized for this.
And we've made some changes here on Good Morning Macomb, so we'll see if
they like it.
Yeah, if they're liked or not, we'll find out. Right. Molly, I think our warm weather is saying goodbye for at least a little bit.
It is saying goodbye for just
20s.
a little bit. Yes, I know. Unfortunately, we are going to be getting back below freezing, but that's only overnight. So if you want, you can curl up in a few blankets overnight. You don't even have to deal with it. Saturday, we're going to get to about a high of 43 degrees with that rain in the morning. So sports, make sure you watch out. Might have a little bit of a rain delay, if anything, but I don't think anything would be canceled. Sunday is when we are bringing back that sunshine. We're going to warm up just a little bit to 45 degrees, but we're still going to have below freezing temperatures Sunday night. Monday is when we start to see things go up in the temperatures, actually, with partly cloudy skies, high of 54, low, not below freezing this time. Tuesday and Wednesday, yes, those are 60-degree temperatures for your Tuesday and Wednesday, and even though it's going to be cloudy and there is that chance for rain Tuesday morning, we're into the 60s.
Well, 60s will still take. And this is why Eva said last week not to plant your plants until later, because it's going to frost again. So I guess stay warm.
Yes.
And that's all the time we have for you this morning. We thank you so much for joining us.
For breaking news, weather, and more, follow us on our social media platforms, NEWS3 WIU.
From all of us at NEWS3, have a great morning, Macomb, and stay warm.
Yes.
Thank you.